Now, in other news, Wick, LeBron James, big 7-foot ass, ran up on Stephen A. Smith's 5'6" self.
Right. But Stephen A's 6'2" now. He's not a little guy. So let's get that right.
Have you seen Stephen A? I seen him training too online. That left hook looked like it might have been a little mean too. It looked like it might have been slow, but it looked like it was mean when it connected with that little glove over there. So, I don't know if LeBron James walked up on you in front of the world and decided to chump you off.
Right.
For chumping off his son every 5 minutes.
Correct.
How would that conversation that went? And also, how did you feel about that, seeing that?
I felt two different ways again.
Oh, damn.
I feel like, that I don't think that either one of us was wrong. And I'm going to tell you why.
Talk to me.
When you're talking about my family members, you know what I'm saying, publicly, you better be ready to stand on it.
You better stand on business.
If you Stephen A, came with all this mess talking about, Rich Paul had my number. They could have called me. Well, you could have did the same thing. It works two ways. Yeah. You could have called him and say, hey, I'm going to talk about, this is what I'm going to say about your son. And I'm sure he would have said, well, that's not a good idea because when I see you, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to choke you out. Yeah. Or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So that works two ways. So that excuse about, hey, you want to make it public when it's on your side, but then you want me to make everything private. You want to talk to me in private. No, it ain't going to work like that. Yeah. If my mom used to always say, you show out in Walmart, I'm going to deal with you right there in Walmart. I'm not waiting till we get home. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you act ass out in public, we gonna meet you there. Right there. Exactly. On the spot. And I don't care what people think about it. So I'm riding with LeBron on that. Okay. On the other hand, if I was Stephen A. lawyer, it's his job. Yeah. When you put your son in the league, for the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the biggest franchises in the history of all sports, and you get him on the team, and there was other people that the public perception is there was other players that were more worthy of that spot that are out of the league right now. And I say something about it, which is my job to do that. Then you know what I'm saying. What. You want to fight me about it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel like that you were wrong, that you're sensitive. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? In that case, I would have said to LeBron, well, what makes him any different than any other player that's in the league? That I can't talk about him. He's a LA Laker. Yeah. If he's averaging 1 point or he's coming in, I don't see any value to the team. It's my job to get my criticism of it. You know what I'm saying? Would have wanted to fight me if I had said something about B-High's son? Come on. If B-High had his son on the team and I said, little high tower, he ain't living up to expectations. Yeah. Would you have the same energy? So therefore, I don't think that either one of them is wrong. I will say that, LeBron didn't swing on him, and Stephen A. stood up and he took it like a man. He came on the show. He apologized, kinda. Yeah. He told what the whole altercation was about. So I think this is a situation where I'm not leaning on either side. I'm square up down the middle. I understand LeBron 1,000%. Yeah. But I understand Stephen A. Smith is doing a job. Yeah. And your son is no more important than any other player in the NBA. Yeah. You know, he averaged 1 point a game. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And he was the 55th overall pick to the Los Angeles Lakers. If he wouldn't have been your son, would he have been that pick? Would he have been even drafted? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So these are things that I may have thrown out. Yeah. Now the moral to all this is, B-High, is you got to watch what you say out here because you got to be able to stand on this. You better be able to stand on business. You understand what I'm saying? And I would have thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure that because I'm going to run into we're in the same business. I don't play basketball, but I cover basketball. Exactly. I'm sitting on the court. So anything that I say about this man's son, I'm going to run across him. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And I got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to stand on it. So I'm not going to go either way on this one right here. This right here is a split decision to me. Yeah. I appreciate LeBron standing up for young Bronny, man. Yeah. I believe that, once again, what we've been talking about, when a father is standing up for their kids,
they get vilified again.
Correct.
So you got LeVar Ball standing up for his kids.
Correct.
Everybody hate him.
Deion
standing up for his kids. Everybody want to hate on him.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron want to make sure that his kids are successful. Everybody want to hate on him.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, I'm not mad at LeBron at all, you know, for standing up for his son. However, it would have been Ali and Frazier on that court with me.
Did you see how big LeBron is?
Did you see how big Ali was to Frazier?
Ali
It would have been a Thriller and
and
Manila.
Frazier were two professional fighters behind.
Oh, you don't think I'm a professional fighter?
Not against LeBron James. You got them. You
Me
would have
and that
did.
man would've
You
been
would have
hugged
did
up on half court.
exactly. You see,
We
that's what I've
would've
been
been
talking
hugged up
about.
on
You
half
would have
court.
did exactly what Stephen
We
A.
would have been
said.
hugged
You
up
would
on
have. You would have
half
shut
court.
your mouth
No,
and
buddy.
came back to the podcast the next day.
We would have been locked up.
Yeah. Okay.
You would have called me Akon locked up.
It sounds good.
He won't let me out. I would have been locked up on that doggone half court.
Now, I will say this right here.
I can't deal with it.
I will say this right here. You know, going back to your question, if he had done me like that,
Yeah.
I would have listened just like Stephen A. did. And you know, I don't know what Stephen A. response was.
Yeah.
But one thing about me as a man and how I am, I'm not just out here. I'm not a boxer.
Yeah.
If Mike Tyson come and confront me about something I said,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to swing on him.
Yeah.
But I will still right there in his face.
Yeah.
Say exactly what I said.
Exactly.
Well, I stand on it right there. Now, if he swung on me from that right there, then I would have sued Mike Tyson.
See
You
that?
understand what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have ate my words, so I'm not saying that Beehive would eat his word. Once LeBron came and say, hey, look, my son had a heart attack on the court and almost died. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth about what you saying about me. So you don't know my family dynamic. Now my response would have been like, well, he's still in the league, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Even if you would have said my son had a heart attack.
No. I ain't saying that particular part. But what I'm saying is, whatever, when he confronted me about whatever it was, and then whatever I said, I wouldn't have waited. I wouldn't have shut my mouth, and then waited till I got back on this podcast and say, you know, he confronted me, and so now let me rah. No, I would have. If you felt, you know what I'm saying, if you had the balls to come and confront me in front of everybody, then I was going to stand on what I said right there in front of everybody. And then if you knocked me the fuck out, like I said, Mike Tyson or something knocked me the fuck out, that's a fight that I'm not stupid out here, that I know I can't win. If I could pick up a chair and go upside Mike Tyson's head and me and the boys rally, you know what I'm saying, and we put him on the door, then fine. But if he knocked me the fuck out, then I was going to be up in court with the thing around my neck. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do me like this. He didn't have to do a wick like I'm old. You know, so like I said, I'm not leaning either way. I think LeBron handled his business. I think Stephen A. took it, and you know, nobody got killed. You preach that all the time, Beehive. Nobody got killed.
But it's like when you're talking to men, when men talk to each other, there's a certain level of respect that has to be.
You don't know what he said. He talked to Stephen A. face to face. How much more respect do you want?
It kind of felt a little aggressive. It felt a little aggressive, and because we wouldn't be talking about it if it didn't look aggressive.
He was just far away from him.
It looked like he was jumping Stephen A. off in front of everybody.
He didn't do the nigga like that. Let me tell you something, nigga. You know, and flip his face. He stood there with his towel. Hey, man, leave my son alone. He said what he said. It was very quick. It wasn't a monster. He wasn't in there like, nigga, what's happening? This shit. He was none of that. Hey, man, keep my son.
It still seemed like it was a mini aggression. And
no
mini
mini
aggressions get responded to with mini aggressions.
That way he came to him like a man. I respect LeBron.
I respect LeBron, and I respect Stephen
how he handled it.
And that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. And I agree with that. But I wouldn't have let him knock my head off and had on a neck brace either. It would have been a Thriller in Manila.
If you
see, you want to sit
it.
over there. Nah, nigga, I didn't survive. Nigga, see, that's the issue. You want to have on a neck brace. You want somebody to wheel your ass in the court so you can get $1 billion.
It sounds good, Behind.
No, buddy, we would be rolling on that Lakers sign. We would be rolling on that Lakers sign.
I walked up on Mike Tyson. This is a true story. In L.A. BT Awards, I want to say 2004. We were staying at the same hotel. All my partners will verify this. I had some of the Ghetto Mafia CDs we out there promoting, blah, blah, blah. I said, damn, there go Mike. We was getting ready to pull off. They had the camera crew behind us. So I said, I love Mike Tyson. So I walked up on Mike Tyson
Mm-hmm.
with the CD. When I got about 10 feet away from Mike, I can tell, Mike is in Cali. He don't know if I'm a gang member. He don't know
Yeah.
I'm dressed all crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm walking up, you know what I'm saying, probably in his mind aggressively.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson told me right there, hold on, nigga. And he did me like that right there when I got close enough.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I did?
What?
I held the fuck on, nigga.
Why wouldn't you? That's disrespectful.
Well, no. What I'm saying is I could have took it as, who you talking to like that? You don't tell me to hold on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if I was coming up to you, if I was at that particular moment, he said something.
Yeah.
I took it. I said, oh, my bad, Mike. I'm wicked, get on my there. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just came to give you this right here.
Yeah.
I gave him the CD. We talked. We took a picture. He was very great. He even explained to me that the reason why he was kind of aggressive with me is because he don't know who to trust out here.
That's right.
He don't know who's walking up on him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He don't know who's trying to come up to get a punch.
Yeah.
You understand? So they can sue him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nobody got hurt.
That's right.
I left my way. Mike went his way, and I met a good friend. I saw him later on at the party, the
Yeah.
BT party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shook his hand, took another picture.
Yeah.
And everybody was
Everybody was
cool.
happy.